Hey guys, welcome to another episode on the Formless Guide. Thank you for joining me today. Have you ever truly stopped to feel into that single potent letter? That sole word that we all use more than any other? I. We build our entire world around this word. I am doing this. I think that. I feel. It's the center point, the anchor for our whole sense of reality, the little house we think we live in. We are so utterly convinced of this separate I that its existence is the very first assumption of our lives. But what if this word is the most magnificent, persistent illusion of all? This episode is about looking so closely at that central I that its edges begin to blur and its structure dissolves. We use I to point to a body, a history, a personality, a collection of memories, and a stream of thoughts. That is the ego self, the one who has a name and a job. It's so beautifully crafted, a survival tool, a useful fiction that was created by the mind to navigate the dual world of me and not me. But guess what? It is not you. The body is a temporary vessel. Is the I the cells that were here 7 years ago? Or the ones that are here today? If your hand is injured, does the I shrink? Clearly, the body is a condition that is experienced, and not the experiencer itself. Thoughts are clouds passing. I'd like you to watch your mind for a moment. Thoughts simply appear. I feel happy. I should do this. If you are the true I, who is the one watching that thought arise and then pass away? The watcher is steady. The thoughts are fleeting. The watcher cannot be the thoughts. What is left when you remove the clothes of the body and the thoughts? The true nature, which is pure awareness. In the spiritual traditions that speak of non-duality, the not two, they point to the vast, boundless background against which all of life plays out. They call it consciousness, or pure being, or simply awareness. This awareness is where we truly reside. It is an infinite canvas. On this canvas, the mind paints a picture, a story of a small separate character and gives it a word, I. The character is a beautiful work of art, but it's not the canvas itself. The paradox is that this pure awareness is everything. It is the life force in you, the light in the star, and the silence between the sounds. It is the ultimate oneness, or as we have mentioned before, Tawheed, or consciousness. When you try to define this oneness with a pronoun, you instantly limit it. You chop off a piece and say, this small, defined piece is me. This is why great masters and teachers across all wisdom paths ultimately tell us the same thing. The goal is not to improve the small I, but to see through it entirely, to realize that you are the space, not the figure in the foreground. You are the boundless. You are the whole, and the whole cannot be contained or captured by a single separate letter. I want you to let that sink for a bit. The greatest peace is found in the simple, profound realization that you are not what you think you are. You are the unnameable truth. The word I does not exist. This is your Formless Guide. Signing off.